Hi Aries, welcome to your reading for January 2014. I'm using Doreen Virtue's Angel Oracle cards. The card I've pulled for you is the Moon card with Archangel Haniel on it, because this is the Archangel that has come through for you very strongly. The main theme for your reading for January, but also throughout 2014, is about obtaining lustre in various aspects of your life, okay? But for January, you may be perhaps noticing or dealing with issues of a lack of lustre, a lack of things shining in various parts of your life, okay? In particular, career and things to do with love, including casual relationships, love-wise. So in January, you may be perhaps even looking for proof or evidence of why there seems to be this lack of lustre, and the guides are pointing out that you may have some feelings of upset due to having to come to terms with some missteps that have happened, okay, regarding love, regarding career, and it's all about getting you to, this year is all about you obtaining lustre in various aspects of your life. Some of you love-wise, it feels like you've made some decisions in the past that have left you with these consequences, where you are now having to deal with these consequences, okay, and to do with missteps, like lost love or feelings of regret. You know, what you most need to know, the message coming through, is that take what you've learnt from it, or to keep it in mind what you've learnt, to help you as you move forward on your future path, and to help you direct how you're going to move forward in your future path, okay? Now, it does feel like a lot of forward movement for you Aries throughout the year, and you know, there'll be times when you may feel that feelings of lost love, feelings of regret catch up with you, and at the same time you're trying to hope for the best, trying to see the light at the end of the tunnel, yet having feelings of looking back at the past, and perhaps even wanting to turn back time, you know, but the guides are pointing out that you know, you can move forward, that you are okay, and also that it's okay if your emotions catch up with you. So it does feel that you may feel like you have to travel ahead alone, and it's not something that you would think that you would be doing, and so perhaps some of you, it may be like a daunting feeling for you, but you know, they are saying that you're going to get through this, and Archangel Haniel is coming across very, very strongly for you Aries, and it's you know, she's like saying, you know, you can get through this, and you will get through this, and you will get to the other side. And you know, Aries, do you want to know what's on the other side? There's just happiness, there's brighter days, and most importantly, there's crystal clear thinking. It's like you have clarity, and of course that, you know, the message is also coming through that for you to get to this other side, you are going to have to deal with some feelings of loss, okay, and it feels linked to love, but also perhaps maybe career as well, having some issues to do with love and this loss thing, okay. Also, they are saying that for some of you, it feels like an ex may be coming towards you, wanting to deal with some issues, and you may be hurt or not interested in hearing them out, but the message coming through is to hear them out, even though it may not be what you're wanting to hear, even though what they may want to say give a feeling of things are now at a dead end, or make things real, or even causing some injury to your pride. But you know, the message coming through that it's all about getting this closure for you, and it's important to get this closure because you know, Archangel Jophiel is coming through now and giving a sense of an uprising for you that will come from this closure, new patterns, new thoughts coming about for you. excuse the dogs in the background. Now, also, there is this message coming through that with this closure, there's someone else there for you this year, someone coming up for you, okay? Someone that is more compatible. They're saying someone that is playful and is your match, okay? So it feels that doors do need to close so that you can get closer to this person that is more your match, okay? So again, it feels like perhaps this past love is kind of like a mismatch if you are honest with yourself. So some of you for the month of January as well as the rest of 2014, it's all going to be about getting you back to your essence, your inner child, your joyfulness, your aliveness, your cheerfulness, okay? And to get you back to this, it may require you at certain times to do some moving forward in various aspects of your life on your own, okay, independently, and it's going to feel like a transition for you, and at times you may feel alone. Now, the guides are wanting to point out, but Aries, you're never alone. You always have your guides with you. You've definitely got Archangel Haniel with you because she's coming across so strongly as if she's saying she's got your back, and of course you've got those that you consider family with you, okay? Archangel Haniel is pointing out, Aries, you are loved. Now they are also pointing out that for some of you there seems to be some kind of a parenting issue. It feels like a male father or role model figure, okay? It's a male role model who's been supportive of you, okay? And there's a sense of balancing things out. There's a sense of working things out, getting this relationship back on track, making amends, perhaps doing some accepting, perhaps doing some forgiveness, and perhaps doing some, or having some tolerance, okay? That kind of stuff happening. They're also saying that it feels like it's more for this male person, giving them a peace of mind or giving them a sense of being in your life. Now also they're bringing up siblings for some of you Aries as well, or those you would consider to be like siblings, and it's like they are feeling isolated, feeling like they're not included in your life, feeling like that perhaps you don't have any time for them. And so again there's this sense of maybe needing to do some balancing out there, and letting this person know that they are important to you, because the message coming through is that they've always been there for you, or have always had your back. You may find you are reflecting on your present relationships, your present family relationships, your present friendships, as well as those from your past, and it just feels like you're going through a process of transitioning in order for you to be able to move forward. And with it, it's going to come a sense of having clarity, okay? Now, for other Aries, you have met someone, or are going to be meeting someone, and it just feels like you are wanting to go in a particular direction with this relationship, and they're not wanting to. And the reason that this has been brought up is because the guides want you to understand that it's just differing goals, okay? The person's not being purposely annoying or anything like that. It's kind of like perhaps you are more daring than your partner, okay? And it's just as simple as that. All of you Aries, it feels like January as well as the rest of 2014, it's all about you coming into your own, and it's, I'm getting this wonderful feeling of clarity for you, clarity about who you are, clarity about your life, and this is like crystal clarity, okay? And even being a go-getter. And again, they're pointing out that at times for you to be this go-getter, it'll require you to be independent and to do some things on your own, okay? And you're probably going to be having these experiences throughout 2014, and they are saying that you're going to get to a stage where you're going to be really comfortable with doing this, where if there's something that you want, that you'll have no problem of going and getting it, even if it requires you to do it independently, okay? It's actually going to give you a sense of aliveness. Now financially for you Aries, wherever you are at financially, it's going to be steady, okay? It doesn't seem to be any major problems. You know, the words they're giving me regarding you and your finances are words like independence, accomplishment, and being wise. Now, career-wise, the key word they're giving me is employable, okay? And they want you to know, they want you to truly get this and understand this, that you have traits and attributes, and yes, you are employable. Now, I feel that there's a couple of different groups of areas that some messages are coming through for. Now, some of you, it feels like you're going to be doing some handshakes, you know, signing some contracts or getting some contracts, getting some deals this month in January, and you're coming across as very happy with whatever these deals are that you are making, okay? Now, for another group of areas that are not related to the first group, it doesn't feel like it's related, it feels that for this group of areas, something to do with career, something to do with your job, employment, something gets cancelled, okay? And this may bring up issues with you regarding perhaps that you don't think that you're employable, and Archangel Haniel is coming through and saying, you know, whatever gets cancelled is to get you where you should be, or for your best traits, get you somewhere where your best traits can be used, okay? There are no coincidences. So they want you to understand or get to the sense of trusting the universe and knowing that there's a reason for things to happen, and perhaps it's because you are too good, okay? And even if you don't believe it, the universe knows, okay? So for these Aries that are dealing with this cancellation, you know, it's about you rebuilding your confidence and knowing that you are employable, and understanding that sometimes things happen for a reason. And now they are pointing out that with this cancellation, that at a afterwards, what comes is that you get an offer. It feels like an offer comes to you, okay, after this cancellation, and you're going to be delighted with this offer because it feels financially it's better. And at the same time, they're saying that you may be feeling a bit weird about it, and it's because it's a totally different avenue to what you were expecting. So again, for January, you know, it's going to be because of some hardships in regards to relationships and career, in your past, with you walking independently. But again, throughout the year, you're going to be finding experiences of you where you're going to want to go down a path, and you're going to be so comfortable with going on this path, even if it means you'll be doing it on your own, okay? So it's all about following your intuition, okay, and getting closer to your own essence. And again, this month and this year, you're going to be having more experiences of clarity, of being at one with yourself, and at being one with yourself regarding decisions you've made, even if they've been decisions that you now regret, or that sort of stuff. You know, you can still move on. You know, it's that kind of clarity. There's a sense of new directions for a lot of you Aries, okay? And again, that comes with this independence and moving forward on your own, but understanding that really you're not alone, okay? Career-wise, you know, January and the rest of this 2014, Aries, it's all about building upon building upon building upon building, okay? So it's up, 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 and it's at a steady pace for you this year. Again, love-wise, it feels like any mismatches is going to be replaced with you finding someone that is more of your match, someone that is playful, and someone that will have your back, basically, okay, sometime this year. Now, for some of you, it's going to be in January where this match comes along, and for others, it's going to be in June. So, you know, this is a general reading, so I'm picking up for different Aries there. Now, and again, it'll come with this closure, okay? Now again, just another reminder about family, like a parental figure feels masculine, and also for regarding siblings, you know, it's a time of rebuilding, taking time to be with them and letting them know that they are important. Now, for some of you that have had issues with an ex, it feels like in the middle of the year, this ex may be coming back, and there just feels to be a different energy. So it feels like there's no more hurt, and that it's now about perhaps you two may even become friends. Okay, so thank you for listening, and I look forward to reading for you next month.